What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3 and the Blizzard Mountain Descent series. My vehicle today is the Porsche Cayman GT4. It has 969 PI now. The engine I've used is the 4-litre flat 6, which is an engine I haven't used before. Maybe it's exclusive to Porsches, I don't really know, but it's pretty cool. We have a twin turbo in the car, 960 horsepower, which isn't bad at all, 855 torque. Weighs 1,310 kilograms, so it's around the same sort, the same sort of weight as a lot of other cars. So yeah, let's see how the Porsche Cayman GT4 does on our Blizzard Mountain descent. Alright, so here we are with the Porsche Cayman GT4. Our current leaders are the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 and the Dodge Viper ACR, both with a time of 209.296. They are both sharing the same time right now in first place. Do I think the Porsche can beat those cars? It is possible. It is definitely possible. We've seen on this series that PI doesn't necessarily mean, that the higher PI doesn't necessarily mean the faster the cars go. Some of the higher PI cars are a little bit further down the order. Some lower PI cars are quite high up. So this is a fairly high PI car, 969. That is one of the higher PI cars we've seen altogether. So it is possible that this could go very quick. Now, first of all, my kind of first I've forgotten what the word is. My first impressions, that's the word I'm looking for, of the Porsche. I got it really bad out of that hairpin there. God. There seems to be quite a bit of understeer. There is quite a lot of understeer. However, the understeer is pretty much kept to a minimum, and the acceleration and speed seems very good. I mean, we've got almost 1,000 horsepower. A lot of cars in the series do have over 1,000 horsepower. However, they do weigh a little bit more. Can we go full speed over here? Yes, we can. A little bit of a bump there. We may have to have a little bit of a lift to get a better run through there. However, we can pretty much do it full out. Yeah, that understeer there is a bit annoying. However, we can probably sort that out in later runs. Boosting out of a corner is really good. How much speed can we take over here? Okay, so we can't quite go. I had like the tiniest little lift there. We're gonna have to have a little bit more of a lift if we want to get that jump better. So let's just kind of keep an eye on that for the next run. Remember it for next time out. Altogether though, this first run with the car seems pretty good. It seems quite nice to drive. We'll go over the line. We're in the 211s already. What is our first initial time? A 211.231, and there is definitely time to be made. Alright, off we go again with the Cayman. I think this could go quite quick. This could go pretty damn quick. We were pretty bad through the big hairpin with this car. We were a little bit slow through some other jumps. We took too much speed over that jump, so I think this could go very quick. This could, I think, go at least into the 210s, which will put it pretty far up the leaderboard. If we get a really good run out of it, this could even possibly go into first place, beating out the Camaro and the Viper. It is definitely possible, it really is, because I mean the grip is good. We just have a little bit of understeer, which is a little unfortunate. However, it's not too bad to deal with. If we kind of get it slowed around nicely for a corner, it's not too big of an issue. And then everything else, like acceleration, speed, it's fine. It really is fine. I can be flat out through most of these long corners, which is good. It feels very slow around that hairpin because of the understeer. The understeer does make it feel very, very slow around there, and that's where I think the Viper and the Camaro are probably a bit quicker. However, other places, they're not so tight corners. Like, I mean, even that corner isn't too great because it's it's a bit of a tighter corner. Around these longer corners though, it doesn't feel too bad. Right over here, we're gonna have a little bit of a lift, not too much though, because we can go pretty quick through there. We just want the tiniest little lift. That may have actually been a bit too much of a lift. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see how it affects our run. Let's get around here. Let's jump here. There's like a little bump before the corner. We actually maybe slowed down a little bit too much there, and then powered on a little bit too much at the end. Alright, we'll try and get slowed a little bit sooner for this corner, so that we can get around like that. I think my computer just made a blipping noise. That distracted me a little and we went quite wide around that corner. Oh god, we're a little bit all over the place now because of my computer. Oh god, we lost quite a lot of time on those final few corners there. I think we will probably go quicker. However, oh yeah, we're definitely going to go quicker. Oh, maybe even in the 209s there. What did we get? A 209.963. And I think there is still a little bit of time to be made. Alright, so with that 209.963, we're currently in 5th place. So we have made it into the top 5 with the Cayman. That was a pretty good run. Apart from the end, my computer made a blipping noise and I kind of got a little bit distracted. So honestly, I think this could potentially go. This could go into 1st place. This definitely could, or at least it's going to be pretty damn close to 1st place anyway. So when we just go into the 209s there, we have at least got a 5th place, which is good. Having a top 5 with this car is definitely not a bad feat at all. However, I think we can possibly, just possibly, get this into 1st place, or at least into the top 3. It's actually a really quite a nice car to drive. Like I said, if the understeer wasn't there, this would be phenomenally quick. This would be ridiculously quick. However, saying that, if the understeer wasn't there, it probably wouldn't be at the same PI it is right now. You know, it could potentially be into X class, or you know, really right at the top of S2. Because it's the only thing that's letting it down. I mean, speed is great, acceleration is great. Corner and grip when it's not understeering is really good. Over the bumps, it doesn't seem to have any big issues. We're going to take a little bit more speed over here this time. I think we were a little bit too slow over there last time. Yeah, I mean, this is actually a really nice car. The understeer is just letting it down a bit. However, still in 5th place right now, you can't say that it's doing bad, really, can you? You really can't. Let's get a stop for this corner. That corner there seems like I feel like it understeers quite a lot through there. Let's go through here. Oh, we are a little bit too quick over there that time, but we can kind of catch it and hopefully not lose too much time. Let's not go wide like we did last time here. That is a little bit better through there. Still not ideal, but it was definitely better. I believe we got pretty quick through there. This could be going on for quite a quick time. We're bloody nose, tail down in the air. This is going to be quite quick. What is the time? It is, ooh, a 209.396. That's a quick time. That definitely is a quick time. 209.396 will put the Porsche Cayman into 3rd place. It's exactly a 1/10 of a second down on the Camaro and the Viper. So yeah, it's a very quick time. It beats the Radical RXC Turbo, the BMW i8, the Aston Martin Vulcan. And yeah, it's a pretty good car. I mean, this is the sort of position I would expect the car to be. Quite interesting it beating the RXC Turbo. However, that was also quite a surprise for the Camaro. So yeah, I think that was all around a pretty damn good run. Especially, you know, it gets into 3rd place, basically 2nd, because the first 2 cars have the same time. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe. Comment what other cars you'd like to see go on the Blizzard Mountain Descent series, and I will see you guys in the next video.